Creating a Sustainable World to Benefit Us All. One Community Weekly Progress Update, number 653.
One Community is a 501c3 nonprofit organization. We are creating open source and free shared blueprints and resources, tools and tutorials, and do-it-yourself instructions for highest good living. Creating solution models that create additional solution creating models in the service of all life on this planet. This includes highest good approaches to food, energy, housing, education, for-profit and non-profit business creation, society, and true earth stewardship.
Hello and welcome to another episode of One Community's Weekly Progress Update. My name is Jay, and specifically this is our September 22nd, 2025 edition. And today's topic is creating a sustainable world to benefit us all, which shouldn't that be really the goal of humanity as a whole? I think so. And our organization is focused on that. Everything that you see happening in the background of this video is what we are open sourcing and free sharing to make that process as easy and accessible to people all over the world. And so we are specifically, our idea for creating a sustainable world to benefit us all is that we are open sourcing and free sharing tools, tutorials, resources, and do-it-yourself instructions for all aspects of sustainable living, covering the physical foundations of sustainability and combining those with the emotional foundations of sustainability to create a comprehensive sustainability model that will be objectively considered by most people to be objectively better than the way that they're living right now. And so the physical foundations of sustainability are, everybody's familiar with these: food, energy, and housing. And the emotional foundations of sustainability are what we like to call highest good approaches to fulfilled living, education, economics, and stewardship. We're putting all these together to create teacher demonstration communities, villages, cities, and hubs working together around the world as a global cooperative, a global collaborative, creating a sustainable world to benefit us all. Creating more and more open source tools, tutorials, resources, do-it-yourself instructions that are extensions, iterations, adaptations, and evolutions of what you see happening in the background of this video to cover all these different areas. And we're building all of this so that it can be replicated as either the complete model, which is a teacher demonstration hub designed to teach people how to create additional teacher demonstration hubs so that people working within these hubs will learn the skills and have access to the tools and the resources and the understanding for how to replicate these models all around the world, and thus creating more versions of this that will teach additional people how to replicate them, and creating more and more and a larger grassroots collaborative of sustainable organizations, creating more and more open source plans, tools, and resources to make it even easier to replicate this all around the world. And so why are we doing this? Well, because we see this as a solution to the greatest challenges that humanity is facing right now and for the foreseeable future. We see it as a solution to that because we see all of these challenges as not only interrelated, but as interdependent. And so we think that it's time to apply a comprehensive solution rather than a band-aid approach, and to look at these things and create community models that address all these things simultaneously. And if you run the numbers on this and you create this idea of creating a sustainable world to benefit us all with a self-replicating model, made self-replicating because it's easy enough, affordable enough, and demonstrates attractive enough so that the idea will spread on its own, and us creating that, if you run the numbers on that, one community, meaning an individual community, as well as one community global, which is what we are all about, of 50 people working together and inspiring 2 more communities to start the next year. And those 3 communities working together then, inspiring 4 more communities the year after that. And those working together, all work together, inspiring 8 more communities to begin after that, 16, 32, 64. If you were to run that for 30 years, you would include the entire human population. Now, will it actually happen that way? Probably not. But the good news is we don't need to include the entire human population, because everything that we're creating is designed to be replicated as the complete community model or as individual components. So somebody might just be interested in sustainable housing, or maybe growing food that they can't buy in the grocery store because it doesn't keep well and they want it to be fresher, locally sourced, grown for sure without pesticides, herbicides, and fungicides. Maybe they're interested in just implementing sustainable energy. Maybe they're interested in the community education model or home-based education model that they would run, not in a community, but just in any local community, not a sustainable community, but just within their own community. Or maybe they're interested in the stewardship aspects of it, like the most sustainable approaches to run plastic recycling or paper recycling, or to address, glass and styrofoam. We've addressed all these things. Or maybe they're just interested in the most sustainable insulation or flooring or faucets or shower heads or toilets. Like, we've done the research on all this, the most sustainable products, as well as companies. Like, what companies are rising to the challenge of running the most sustainable operations to create the most sustainable products that they can. And they might not have the most sustainable product, but they might be the most sustainable company. Sometimes they overlap. And so we're doing all this research because we need the information, and we're open sourcing and free sharing it to make it as easy as possible for other people. So this idea of creating a sustainable world to benefit us all doesn't require the teacher demonstration hub model to be implemented by everyone. So when I talk about this self-replicating model and the possibility that this could include the entire human population, we don't need to do that. We're trailblazing a path to global change, and we just need to reach that tipping point of public participation, or just of general humanities participation, so that we can become a sustainable civilization, and so that anybody who chooses to and wants to participate in something like this and be a part of change, and be a part of making a difference, and be a part of creating a sustainable world to benefit us all, has a place that they can do that. That's what we're creating. And so we're looking for that. We're working towards achieving that critical mass for exponential growth, and sharing these breakthrough living and thriving models that are, super improved approaches to food, energy, housing, even fulfilled living, social architecture and recreation, education, economics, and stewardship. Putting all this together in the teacher demonstration hub to not just teach a person. I always say this, that you don't give a person a fish, you teach them how to fish. Well, you can go the next step. You don't give a person a fish, you don't teach a person to fish, you teach teachers how to teach fishing, and you open that up to the entire world and make it the new paradigm. And so this is what we have designed as what we believe is the most powerful engine for change possible. And if there's a better idea and we come across it, we'll integrate it. It's all open source and free shared. So if you have a better idea that you think is just better than our idea completely, and like, some of that looks good, but I'd rather do it this way, great. From our perspective, we're doing our best to create everything that we create with the consciousness, the mentality, and the heart for the highest good of all people in life on this planet, so that anybody can participate, and so that if it's utilized, it's all still a step in the right direction. And that's why we say that we're doing this not so that it's required to be as a teacher demonstration hub and building all these teacher demonstration hubs, working around the world, collaborating and cooperating to create more and more open source tools and resources, etc. Yes, that is our mission, and that is what we are doing for creating a sustainable world to benefit us all. But it's all modular, so that people that just want to do a little bit, or would just like to save themselves money, eliminate their power bills, live in a home that's built with non-toxic materials, that doesn't have any carcinogenic construction materials, that's going to last longer, it's more artistic and beautiful, and something that they could build with their own hands if they want to, and bring together a group of friends and family and build something really amazing that will last longer than a traditional home, and is more resilient to earthquakes, more resilient to natural disasters of all type, fire, as well as typhoons, hurricanes, etc., flooding, those kinds of things. All of that, we're creating that. And so we think it's time to discover what humanity is capable of. And we are clearing the pathway to that, to make it as easy, as affordable, and to demonstrate as attractive as possible, because if we make it easy enough, affordable enough, and attractive enough, then the idea will spread its own. And so we are creating a viral movement for sustainability. This is it. And we believe in the incredible potential of humanity to create what it is that we want. And so right now, I've said this before as well, whether we're doing it consciously or unconsciously, we are creating the future right now. Every single one of us, you are creating the future right now. with your decisions, whatever they are. Even if you're choosing not to participate, that's still a choice, and you're still helping create the future. And so One Community is about making it as easy as possible to create the sustainable world that we all know is possible and to benefit us all for the highest good of all people and life on this planet. So if you're into this kind of thing and you'd like to help us out in the easiest way possible, visit our helping page and see all the different ways to help out. Join us on social media. We are on all the different social media networks to make it as easy as possible. Share our information, like and subscribe. That's really like the easiest way to help us out, is just like and subscribe. Visit our website if you'd like to see exactly what our all-volunteer team has accomplished within the last week. Visit our website if you'd like to see the research and all the resources and open source content that we've created, the results of hundreds of thousands of hours of effort by over 2,000 volunteers now contributing to this project to create this for the highest good of all people and life on this planet. This is what we're up to. And stick around, of course, for just a couple more minutes if you'd like to see bullet points on all the major components of our project and see exactly like what it is that we're doing in that from that format and help our algorithm. So with that said, thanks for watching the end, and until next week, we will of course keep on keeping on. Thank you.
The One Community approach to highest good housing is eco-artistic home building that is affordable, sustainable, do-it-yourself duplicable, resource and space efficient, and consists of 7 different sustainably constructed village models. One Community is also creating an open-source duplicable city center. It is designed to be LEED Platinum certified, provide 12 guest rooms, dining for over 150 people, and laundry and recreation space for over 300 people, all while saving money, time, space, and resources. One Community's approach to highest good food is duplicable almost anywhere, scalable for different needs, more biodiverse and nutritious, part of forwarding a global open-source botanical garden collaborative, and includes 9 different free, shared, and duplicable growing environments. One Community's approach to highest good education is designed for all age groups, adaptable to any schooling environment, inspiring and fun for all participants, includes national standards, all subjects, lesson plans, teaching strategies, learning strategies and tools, classroom design, and more. The One Community approach to highest good society is globally focused, individually enriching, cooperative and collaborative, includes a highest good network and application, 4 different economic models, and combines fulfilled living and true earth stewardship for the benefit of all people and all life on this planet.